Hey you guys, it's your girl Hood Barb, and I'm back in the building with some tea, real money talk. Okay.
See, these niggas can't get off of me. Real boss bitch, so these bitches ain't a part of me. Never catch me like a hoe, my niggas taking off of me. You got some animosity, you want your nigga back hoe, come and take them off of me. Let me show you how to run this game properly. I'm the queen, let me teach you how it's supposed to be. See, I'm running nigga shit ain't how it used to be. Got a little bitch, all these niggas just ain't.
Hey, so I know you guys were so ready for me to spill the tea on my trip to Atlanta. It took me a few days because, no lie, when I came back, I was so exhausted. I don't know if it's because all the traveling, all the moving around, all the going to eat here, eat there, all of that probably took a toll on a bitch because I'm so not used to doing all that. I had fun though. Yeah, so this vlog was just an update about my trip to Atlanta. I told my fans on social media, on Facebook, on Instagram, that I originally got flew out to Atlanta by a customer that gave me $9,000. I originally got flew out to Atlanta by a customer that gave me $9,000 on Snapchat. At that time, he had never seen me in person. So I was like, okay, let me go out there. He's talking this good game. I do have a few other tricks in Atlanta, but again, they've never seen me in person. These are people that's on social media, that have sent me money in the past, and things of that sort. So when I touched down out there, I knew that I was going to touch something even without working. Me personally, I just have this strong ass drive to work and to strip in any city I go to. So of course, when I went to Atlanta, I was going to work. I was hired by KODs. Shout out to KODs. Yeah. So I went to work there. It was totally different than what the fuck I thought, and that's why I cannot wait to share this vlog with you guys. Are you guys fucking ready? And don't mind my lighting because my ring light is broken, and I was gonna push back the vlog because of that, and I'm like, no way, bitch, you're about to drop this vlog today. I told the people, I told the people. So the first day I landed in Atlanta was Monday. I landed late, 10, 11 o'clock. So I really didn't do shit that day. I have a regular that lives in Atlanta, but he stays in Dublin, Atlanta or some shit. And he really couldn't get to me in time. And for me, for my trip. But he sent me 1K right when I landed. So I was like, okay, I'm already here making coins. And even this shit just landed off my flight just because I sent him a video of me in Atlanta. Hello, I'm here. Isn't this a bitch you want? I be cracking myself the fuck up. But no, seriously. I was like, I'm here. I'm going to message all my tricks. All that shit. So that's what I did. Boom. I went to sleep the next day. So the next day was Tuesday. And the trick that had flew me out there, we already had a whole day set up. So that day he had got me a nice penthouse, loft, hotel. It was nice. Upstairs, downstairs. It was decent. It could have been a little better. It was decent. I be trying to be grateful, but it's alright. I'm spoiled as fuck. I don't give a fuck. I say what I want. I get what I want. I say what I mean. I do what I mean. I do what I say. Yeah. But long story short, so Tuesday, me and this customer had already planned to hang out, meet up. I feel that day he sent me a total of $1,500, total. We went out to eat. We hung out afterward. I feel with him, it kind of went sour because I feel every time I get into it with a customer that has sent me money previously to meeting me or just sent me a lot of money and didn't even get to touch a bitch or didn't get anything in return, I feel they have this stigma where they're oh, I gave you this, now I want to see something in return for that. And I was not going for that shit. I know the real world, of course, men is going to want to do this, men is going to want to do that. But just because a motherfucker gave me money doesn't mean I owe you my pussy or I owe you anything. You know what I'm saying? So once a customer starts talking to me like that, I don't give a fuck how much money you gave me. Like, the vibe instantly starts to, because it's like, what? Like, hello? What's going on? You know? So that was really like, yeah, I think that's kind of like how I am, because when someone comes at me like that, then I proceed to ask them for more money and more money and more money until they're so pissed off, they're like, fuck it. You know what I mean? So I feel like that kind of was the vibe with me and him that night, because it was not given. And then like 1,500, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And in his mind, he was like, oh, well, I've sent you this, I sent you that. Like, I paid for your flights, I paid for this. Like, all that shit doesn't matter to me, because, like, anybody can do that. You know what I'm saying? I got real customers that really go out their way for a bitch. Literally. I got customers that send me their last dime. Literally. So I don't need a customer trying to penny nickel pinch or do any weird shit with me or none of that shit. I don't like that shit. That shit is a complete turn off. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. No. Period. Okay. And then, like, the reason why when he flew me out, I had to stay at a hotel and shit is because he's married. So, like, staying with him was never going to work out. Of course, I wasn't staying with no customer anywhere unless he has, like, a fat-ass mansion or something. I mean, let's be realistic. I mean, even then, I'm still like, what the fuck? I have to go to sleep with the trick. It's one thing if, like, you're the trick. But if you're not the trick, like, be the fucking for real. Oh, I be cracking myself up, baby. Yeah, so Tuesday went kind of swell. It kind of pissed me off because I thought I was at least going to get, like, 10, 20,000 from this guy. And when he did that weird shit, I just had to, like, I'm like, now I'm gonna go to work, because, like, I don't have time for any weird shit. Like, I came all the way to Atlanta. So far, I only had like $3,400 at that time, $3,500. I was so like, no, I could have made this from one customer in Oklahoma. Don't play with me. But I kind of like the fact that I went because I wasn't really working. I really was carefree. I had regulars sending me money. Then, like, I was chilling with that guy, you know what I'm saying? I really wanted to work KOD just for the experience, just because, like, it's a known club in Atlanta. They got a good following, you know what I'm saying? It's a big-ass club. I went on Wednesday and Thursday, so those days are normally slow days. Like, it was dead as fuck in there. But they had, like, good clientele for me both days. Like, seriously. By this time of the trip, I had like 3,500 Tuesday night. Wednesday morning, I had my other chick out there again send me another 500 because, like, I was just trying to, like, get to at least half of my goal. My goal in Atlanta was to make 20,000, and I was like, if I at least get to 10K, even though I'm not working all these days, I'm chilling, then, like, I at least would meet my goal. And, like, yeah. So unfortunately, I did not meet my goal. Let me just say that now, because it just hurts my little heart. Like, it just hurts my little heart. Like, that's why I really couldn't post when I was out there, because I was so fucking annoyed. Like, I literally thought I was gonna get 20K. You know what I'm saying? Period. Like, just for being a bad bitch. Fuck going on. But, like, no, when I didn't get that, I was like, oh no, I need to come back out here and touch a real bag. You know what I'm saying? Because it was so swift and easy. Like, the tricks out there, like, even the black guys out there, they're, like, spending good money. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm from California, where that's not really the case. You know what I mean? So it was just a different environment for me. Yeah, so by that time, Wednesday morning, I had like 4K. I want to say like 41, 4,200, because I had like little cash apps here and there from other people, but that really don't count because they were in Oklahoma, so I kind of just took that out. So let's just go to 4K. Okay, boom. So Wednesday, I went to work at KOD's. I literally went in for like an hour, hour and a half. No longer than 2 hours. I kid you fucking not. And again, my perspective on the club was that it was slow. Management had already warned me about that, though, because they're more like a weekend club, you know what I'm saying? More like pop off. stay open late, after hours, late as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of renewed that, but I still want to give it a try because, again, I'm normally like a gentleman's club type of vibe, a more VIP type of girl. So I love the chill, slow environment in a way because I still make money during it, which is so weird. It's so wicked. I love it. Seriously. So yeah, so I went in Wednesday for like an hour and a half, no longer than 2 hours. I kid you not. I really didn't even think I stayed that long because, yeah. So the first guy I seen, he was like an older white guy, probably like 38, 35 or some shit. He was cool. He was chilling. He was already drinking with the bartender. One thing I noticed about KODs is I feel like the dancers are really comfortable with black men instead, because there was a dancer like sitting right there before I got to work. It was like 3 of them, and they were just eating wings and shit. And I was like, what the fuck? There's a customer sitting like right next to you guys by himself, and I'm finna go up to him. Like, I don't know what's going on. So that's what I did. He was a good ass customer too, because they don't even have VIP at KODs, and they have like sections, like open sections and shit. And he's like, how much is a VIP? I'm like, it's 500. He literally, it was a fucking lap dance section. He literally paid that twice. And then like Zelled me like another 300, like little shit like that. Yeah, he gave me like the 250 he had in his wallet. So that was like $1,550 that he gave me. And when I had got there, the girls was like, oh, you can't walk around with your bag on you. You can't walk around with your purse. They collect the money with you. And I'm so not hearing none of that shit. I walked around my purse all night. Like, I was just waiting for someone to tell me otherwise, because no. Like, yeah, that guy had cashed up that amount, but it still was the fact that I get hundreds, 50s, 20s, all of that. I'll be damned if I need a club to sweep that up in a bag. That's like dumb as fuck. Wasn't happening. Was not happening. Period. Okay? All right. So yeah, that customer was cool as fuck. I did try to get more. He really was cool as fuck. I tried to get way more. I literally tried to get like 3,000, 2,000. I was trying anything, and his shit just stopped working. His bank had reported his shit for fraud, probably because he was just sending back to back, because I had him send on Cash App the first 500, then the 300 on sale, then the cash he had. I'm like, damn, maybe I should have walked him to the ATM. But I was like, I was cool and content with what I had, because a bitch really didn't do shit. Like, I'm just dancing wide open lap dances. Been with this customer since I got to work, and was the only customer I was with that night. So I was real cool, calm and collected with what I got that night at KOD's. Plus the management, all the girls was nice. Everybody was sweet as fuck. It didn't give me like the South Cap and Dallas vibe. You know what I'm saying? The ghetto grimy. Gonna have to fight all day for a section. You know what I mean? The girls was cool as fuck. They food is bomb as fuck. I love they wings. Shout out to they wings. Seriously. But yeah, so Wednesday was cool. After that, I really passed the fuck out. I feel like I was already on a good fucking one. Going into a new environment. Just the whole atmosphere was just different for me. Because, you know, I'm just used to like a gentleman, like upscale, bougie type of vibe. That was a complete opposite. And at the end of the day, I still had a good time. I wouldn't consider that like a consistent club for me. I would go in like a couple more times, maybe on a weekend or some shit like that, just for the stripper experience of working at like tour clubs and gentleman clubs. But as a consistent club for me, hell no. I mean, no, that money was cool though, but no. I feel like Thursday was like really slower to me. Like when I went to KOD's, only made like 600. That was off the first customer I was even with. So that's why I'm like, I made like, yeah, 600. That was off him. And then I was like, damn, like, this really isn't shit. I'm probably at like 4K. Then like the 15. So like 55. Okay, so that was cool that night. But then the 600 the next day, like, it really pissed me off, because like Thursday was like my last day there. So when I had went, and then I had stayed longer. And then it kind of was the same vibe as Wednesday, because again, I came to work. Again, there was a white guy at the bar. He was only 25 though. He's never been to a strip club before. And yeah, he went to the ATM. It was 600 ATM withdrawal from him. I was trying to get way more money from him. Yeah. And then I was like, okay, this is all. I have to call my other trick back that lives out here. I need him to send me some more cash. Like, what the fuck? So yeah, I asked him to send me 2K like right Friday morning. Like probably like 4 to 5 hours before my flight. I just told him I have to take care of shit. Yeah, I kind of like popped my shit on him. Like, I'm in your city. You wasn't here to see me when I came. You know, like, you should feel awful about yourself. It's only right that you like send a bitch some coins, take care of my needs to get back home, all that good stuff. And yeah, like, even though I already had my other customer pay for my flight back. But it was just still the simple fact that I really feel like I didn't like meet my goals. I feel like I made like 7,500 total. The little extra cash apps and shit I was getting, I was spending them. So I probably made like an extra like 600 really in 800 in cash apps because I was spending them. I was shopping, I was eating, I was doing my own thing, I was getting wing. But just from what I had to show when I came back, definitely 7,500. It really wasn't a lot to me because I'm used to making more money. I thought I was going to make that in one night. Yeah, long pause. So when I didn't make that in one night, I wasn't like discouraged because I know me and I know like, bitch, it wasn't even working. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then I was working at like a tour club. Like, I wasn't like really in like my element, my zone. But I just love the fact that I went outside of my element to go out there by myself. To go like stump down and see like what's really popping, what's really cracking. I just let that shit. I definitely would give KOD another try. Just because I want to hit like a $10,000, $5,000 night, pop my shit, you know what I mean? Like, so that's what's up. Yeah. So Friday I had flew out because my man, he wanted me to come back. Him and his friends had like a section. He wanted me to come back, so I really flew out Friday because my man wanted me home. Period. He didn't want me to go for real. I knew he was gonna miss me when I left, but sometimes you gotta do that because, yeah. Yeah, but I just had to update y'all on this vlog because I really didn't post a lot when I was in Atlanta. Like I said, I was busy. Then that customer pissed me off because I thought I was gonna at least get like 10, maybe 5,000, you know, from him straight up. So it kind of like threw me for a loop. But again, I really wasn't discouraged because I know the type of bitch that I am. I knew I had other tricks online on deck. Literally, like, seriously. Like, what? It was a good thing I came back though, because when I was out there, I had regulars from out here hitting me up. That's why I was even able to like bag my first night back as well, because I already had customers coming in trying to see me at Platinum. Shout out to Platinum Nights, Oklahoma City. That's my motherfucking club, period. Yeah, so when I came back, I had plays lined up, and I was like, girl, you got money lined up. Once you get back, you making your bag here. I was telling myself, relax, you have a nice little vlog. Everything was just calm, cool, and peaceful out there. I feel like that was really a break I needed, though. Like, no lies. So I really feel like it was well needed, well deserved. I really wanted to hit 20,000, so I feel like I didn't meet my goal. I kind of was sad because if I met my goal, y'all know I would have went to the mall and fucked it up. Yeah. But I didn't want to go splurging and shit when I didn't even meet half my goals. So it kind of was like, nah, bitch, you ain't finna do no crash dummy shit. Like, you finna pop your shit, stack your shit, be smart about your shit. Period. Like, all the dancers should do. Like, all strippers should do. But yeah, I personally feel like the next time I go, my goal is definitely to hit 20,000. I'm definitely going to be working more days than 2 days. I can't really complain because this time I would only work 2 days. So 7,500 is kind of like a cool amount. Yeah. That's probably why when I landed, my man had got me some jewelry. Like, yeah. Because he already knew a bitch was making money. Yeah. Yeah. And I love it. I love it here. So yeah, what was I finna say? I just want to say shout out to everybody that tuned in with the baddest, the coldest, Hood Barb, the one and only. Yeah, I know these bitches want to be me, but it ain't gonna happen. Okay. And thank y'all for tuning in with the baddest. Like I said, I'll be again around next week. I may drop another vlog this week, but it just depends how my week go because I'm really a moody ass girl. And I go by my mood, and it's like I gotta feel in a good mood to drop a vlog because it's like I be so moody, I be annoyed, no lie. I don't want to be on here giving y'all the stink face. You know? I'm already pissed the fuck off that my neighbor is fucking mowing their lawn late in the motherfucking afternoon when I'm trying to record my motherfucking vlog. Like, why the fuck are y'all not mowing y'all shit early fucking in the motherfucking day? Do y'all hear this shit? Or is it just me? Fucking annoying as fuck. Annoying as fuck. Ciao. See y'all next time. Mwah. From the baddest, from the coldest. You know what the fuck going on. Yeah.
See, I'm running, nigga, shit ain't